Cardiovascular diseases remain the leading cause of death worldwide. At eMyosound, we believe that better imaging means better understanding and better care.
eMyosound is a spin-off from Physics for Medicine, created in 2022. The mission of the company is to apply this technology developed by PhysMed for all the physicians, allowing the physician to detect all the tissue structure. We start by the heart because this is where the technology can bring the most differentiation, and this is also where the burden of the disease is the most important.
Transformation is in sight.
Powered by our skilled and passionate team, eMyosound is ready to advance the cardiac field. By creating an ultrasound cutting-edge technology, we aspire at diagnosing and monitoring millions of patients worldwide, because at the heart of our mission is taking care of yours.
With Vocelo, our 3D myocardial shear wave elastograph, what was invisible in cardiology is now measurable.
Vocelo is a true breakthrough in echocardiography. It allows for the first time the evaluation of myocardial stiffness in heart failure patients, especially in patients with cardiomyopathy, with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, and cardiac amyloidosis patients. It allows better evaluation of their gravity and early diagnosis.
Heart failure affects more than 64 million people worldwide. By enabling earlier detection, reducing misdiagnosis and optimizing treatment, Vocelo can help address one of the world's greatest public health challenges.
eMyosound technology is the result of more than 20 years of scientific excellence, coming from an academic research lab in France. This technology is based on a probe able to create remotely a palpation inside the myocardium. It creates a shear wave which is propagating in 3D, and we image the propagation of this wave at thousands of frames per second in 3D. It gives us access to the stiffness of the myocardium, which is perhaps one of the most important parameters in cardiac diagnosis.
eMyosound is a culmination of our long-term collaboration with Physics for Medicine Paris. This partnership defines our core mission, leveraging the power of physics to bridge critical clinical gaps and deliver tangible benefits to patients.
From our headquarters at Paris Santé campus in Paris, our R&D centre in Tours, and our US office in Boston, our team of scientists, engineers and clinicians shares one ambition: putting scientific excellence at the service of heart health.
Vocelo, with its new technology called real-time myocardial 3D shear wave elastography, to detect patients early, to better understand patient symptoms, and enable healthcare professionals to answer the best possible follow-up.
With Vocelo, heart failure with preserved ejection fraction and amyloidosis can be assessed in ways never before possible. By making the invisible now visible, eMyosound empowers cardiologists to act sooner and decide faster.
Heart failure with preserved ejection fraction and its potential underlying etiologies, such as hypertrophic cardiomyopathies, including hereditary genetic diseases or acquired amyloidosis, affect over 6 million people in the US. The prognosis of such diseases is often severe, and their diagnosis often ignored or delayed, despite advanced imaging modalities such as echocardiography and cardiac MRI, which use is frequently limited by costs, availability, and time requirements. However, an early diagnosis is mandatory, as specific treatments may limit or reverse the myocardial abnormalities when introduced earlier. Moreover, accurate quantitative parameters allowing to quote the severity of myocardial abnormalities and to monitor the effects of therapies are currently lacking. As a result, there is a clear need for new diagnostic approaches that are non-invasive, convenient, scalable, and capable of providing timely and clinically actionable information.
My role as CTO at eMyosound is to bridge the gap between cutting-edge academic research and frontline clinical care. We are engineering the future of cardiovascular ultrasound, not just to create a new product, but to revolutionize patient diagnosis by giving physicians unprecedented clarity and insight.
eMyosound. Transformation is in sight. cardiac insight quantified.